crazy. Like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
Exactly.
I feel like,
and then you gotta select the Raptors too.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure the Raptors, but some people always say like it's weird you play with your player. I gotta see how I play, see if I can score.
Definitely gotta see how my attributes are and see what I'm good at, what I'm not good at.
Now I have no choice but to use.
And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Taking a look at Houston.
When I look at Houston, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Kennard. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 6 points.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Smith outside. 2 minutes. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3. And King pulls it down.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. A shot to stop the run. He can't get that one to fall.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Timeout called. Houston.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And he's good on the second. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kennard. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kennard's got 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Poked loose. Stolen by Kennard. The three is up. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Christopher. Now here's Jackson. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Kennard. He buries it from 3. Kennard's got 19 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kennard against Green. The Rockets with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Kennard. Buries it from 3. He's got 25.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Barons delivering the blowout. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Barons are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Kevin Porter. Pass to Christopher. To the left side wing. Plenty of space. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Porter against Kennard.
2 minutes.
Who poked away. Porter, the pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Here's the break. Here's Kennard. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Nails the wide open jumper. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Marjanovic checked in for Smith. In transition, here they come. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 42 in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From behind the arc, sends it home from three-point land.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Stolen by Kennard. Counted from distance. Kennard's got 48.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Stolen by Kennard. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Christopher. Here's Marjanovic to end the run. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Porter. They shoot again. Blocked. Pulls it from the corner. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Now Porter lets the 3 fly. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's the Barons running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at the Barons, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the stuff. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've got Luke Kennard, Blake Griffin out there with Austin Rivers, and it's King in at the point guard position.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Sengun at center.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Nice shot by Kennard.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Can't hit that one. So the Barons will take it the other way. Here's Kennard. Hits the trifecta.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside,
third.
Green. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented. but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
To halt the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
First one falls for him. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Green. Kennard against Jackson. Shot from 12. And King pulls it down.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
There's Jackson with the 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Barons will take it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Rivers, good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Jackson outside. Green for 3. That one no good. Here's Kennard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Christopher in for Porter Jr. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Houston's ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And they get it back.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
There's Jackson with the 3. No luck on that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Barons just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. In a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Rockets. We've got Austin Rivers, Blake Griffin out there with Luke Kennard, and it's King in at the point. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Jackson can't get it to go.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Kennard. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Nix is checked in for Christopher.
Checking in for Houston, Daishen Nix.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Kennard can't get it to go. Tipped away. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. Here's Nix. And King pulls it down.
Well, you have to understand what your strengths are. Just not a good finish at the rim on that play. Level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot.
Has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Kennard. Hits a three-pointer.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
They get it back, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Barons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
Back to Jackson, 6 to shoot. And another miss by Houston.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Good! That's another bucket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
It's scooped up. Marjanovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up. First free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Garuba comes in for Cauley Stein, and Washington is subbed in for Augustine. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Kennard. Sinks it from distance.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
The shot off that time. Jackson outside. The shot misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
For Houston. Ty Washington. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Baltimore picking up the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
See, I got it now. Helicopters get. You can't swim in that water, you probably. Ain't no more posting in lobbies now. Cause we pull up in Maseratis now. Or we might pull up in the. 6 braids got them straight. Take that. Y'all play the kitchen like 8.